Caitlin Clark carried the fever all night. So why wasn't the ball in her hands when the game was on the line? Now fans are demanding answers as a shocking sideline reaction sparks major questions about Stephanie White and the Fever's future.
Woo-wee! This Indiana Fever post trying to get people to vote for Kelsey Mitchell for the All-Star game. It did not go as planned. It did not go as planned.
Something is not working inside the Indiana Fever organization, and even if they try to hide it, the problems keep showing up. The front office keeps pushing one message all season: unity, trust, and a strong locker room. They post highlights and polish promos to show everything is fine. But when you actually watch the games, the story looks very different recently. Things became more obvious with the Kelsey Mitchell All-Star push. The team promoted her for All-Star voting, which is normal in the league. Every team does it, but the timing and reactions made it controversial. Fans who have been watching closely all season didn't agree. One comment went viral saying that when Mitchell gets the ball, the offense slows down so much that you could go get a snack and come back. That comment spread quickly because many fans felt the same way. They pointed out a pattern: the offense often becomes slow and stagnant. With too much isolation play, the ball stops moving, players stand around, the shot clock runs down, and the team ends up taking tough, forced shots that kill momentum. This isn't about attacking Kelsey Mitchell as a player. She is clearly talented and can score quickly. She even put up 19 points in that game. The issue fans are talking about is not her ability, but how the offense is being run when she is heavily involved. When one player holds the ball for an entire possession, the rest of the team basically becomes spectators. And when one of those players watching is the most exciting offensive talent in the league right now, the frustration only grows. That's where a lot of the anger is coming from. Fans don't want to see Caitlin Clark standing on the three-point line, ready and waiting, while someone else dribbles down the shot clock. They drafted her. They came to watch her. They built excitement around her. And they want her to be fully involved and unleash. So when the All-Star voting campaign happened, it clashed with a fan base that already has a clear mindset. They want this team built around Caitlin Clark. But the tension isn't just online talk. The real story has been happening on the court in front of millions of viewers. No edits, no PR, just raw basketball. It was Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky in a high-pressure game that went into overtime. The Fever started strong and looked dominant. The ball was moving quickly, the pace was high, and everyone was involved. They built a big lead and looked completely in control. Then everything changed in the third quarter. The Chicago Sky, a team with only 4 wins at the time, suddenly exploded for 39 points in one quarter. The Fever's defense fell apart, rotations were slow, coverage broke down, and their big lead disappeared fast. What looked like an easy win turned into a tight, stressful battle for survival. The arena felt completely tense. Every possession looked like it could decide the game. It went all the way into overtime, and the pressure was at its peak through all of that chaos. One player kept Indiana alive: Caitlin Clark. She delivered a huge performance and looked unstoppable at times. By the end, she had 32 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds, already an elite stat line. But what stood out even more was her free throw shooting: 15 for 15. Perfect. No misses at all, even under extreme pressure. In a game that tight and stressful, that kind of accuracy is rare. It showed how composed she was when everything mattered most. So when Indiana had a key overtime possession, the obvious idea seemed simple: give the ball to Clark and let her finish the job. Fans expected it. The defense expected it too. But the play didn't go that way. Coach Stephanie White and the staff called a set that didn't prioritize Clark. Instead, the ball ended up going to Kelsey Mitchell in a crowded, difficult situation. The defense was ready, the space wasn't there, and the possession broke down quickly into a turnover. It was a wasted opportunity at the worst possible time. The cameras also showed Clark's reaction right away, clearly frustrated and confused. Her body language said it all. She looked like she couldn't understand the decision in that moment. It wasn't just about one failed play. It highlighted a bigger feeling of disconnect in a high-pressure situation where every decision matters. On the sideline, the tension was obvious. The body language showed something wasn't clicking, like a disconnect between a star player and the moment she felt she should be involved in. This is the kind of footage the front office can't edit or spin. It just shows what happened in real time, and it adds to a story that has been forming over several months. To be fair, coaching late-game situations is one of the hardest parts of basketball. When your best player is heavily guarded and everyone is focused on stopping her, teams often try to use that attention to create space for someone else. That kind of misdirection is a normal strategy, so the idea itself wasn't unusual. The problem was how it played out. The execution broke down at the worst possible moment, and the possession ended badly. But the bigger conversation isn't just about that one play. In sports, coaches make tough calls all the time, and not everyone works. That's part of the game. What makes this situation feel bigger is that it doesn't look like a one-time issue. Fans have noticed similar moments before. Times when the flow breaks, or when Clark doesn't seem fully involved in key possessions. Over time, those moments start to feel like a pattern. When that happens, frustration builds. Not all at once, but slowly, game after game, until it becomes something people can't ignore anymore. In professional sports, that's how tension grows. Not from one dramatic collapse, but from repeated small breakdowns that add up. Good organizations usually recognize those signs early and adjust before it turns into something bigger. They either have honest, uncomfortable conversations, or they don't. In good organizations, the coaches adjust, the front office listens, and the star player feels supported. That's how issues get fixed before they grow into something bigger. In bad organizations, those warning signs get ignored until things become much harder to repair. Right now, the Indiana Fever are at that kind of turning point that they're asking Caitlin Clark to carry a huge load. Not just a team, but also a lot of attention, expectations, and pressure around the franchise and even the league itself. That's a lot for any player. How they support her in big moments isn't just about winning games. It also affects whether she feels the team is fully aligned with her and her strengths. The key question for the coaching staff is actually pretty simple. Do you build the offense around a generational point guard and give her more freedom to read the game and create? Or do you keep her inside a more structured system built around veteran roles and set patterns? There isn't one perfect answer. Some championship teams succeed with strict systems and discipline. Others succeed by giving their superstar more freedom and letting them control the flow. The real challenge is finding the balance before frustration turns into something bigger. Every championship team that has ever hung a banner has shared one key trait. They find ways to lift their best player, not hold them back. Right now, fans feel like Caitlin Clark is having more and more visible moments of frustration, as if she's carrying a heavier load every game. The crowd notices it. Viewers at home notice it. And Clark herself feels it more than anyone. The reaction to the All-Star campaign only made things louder. It sent a clear message from fans. They want change, and they want it quickly. Every questionable play call or sideline moment just adds more fuel to that feeling. But it's important not to miss the full picture. This team is not short on talent. Caitlin Clark is already a transformative player in the league. Aliyah Boston just put up 34 points and 12 rebounds in that same game, and looks like a true franchise cornerstone as well. The core pieces are there. So this isn't really a talent problem. It's more about chemistry, communication, and how everything fits together. Those kinds of issues can be fixed. They take honest conversations, better trust between players and coaches, and adjustments in how the team is built and how decisions are made in key moments. If the organization truly builds around its stars and creates real trust, especially in big moments, they have the foundation to become something special for years. Because at the end of the day, the situation is simple. Support your star in the moments that matter most. And every decision from here will shape whether this becomes a long-term success story or a missed opportunity with one of the most exciting talents the game has ever seen. This isn't just about a team trying to find its rhythm anymore. It's about whether an organization can fully support a generational talent before the opportunity slips away. So the real question is simple. Should the Fever fully hand late-game control to Caitlin Clark and let her run crunch time? Or should Stephanie White's system be given more time to develop and prove itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If you're new here and you want honest, deep basketball breakdowns like this, hit subscribe. This is exactly the kind of content we focus on, and share this with any Fever fan who needs to be part of this conversation. See you in the next one.